Time to take a look at our midday livestock trade with livestock market analyst Kyle Bumsted. And Kyle, the market's been up and down, and now it's barely back up again. What's going on today?
That's right, Bruce. It's a rather quiet day here. We did gap higher off the open here in both live and feeder cattle off of yesterday's cash news in the live cattle market here. We did see a lot of 235 paid here yesterday in Nebraska, central Nebraska, and eastern Nebraska got as high as 236 on some certain loads of cattle there. And some of those cattle are getting sold here for a month out to 6 weeks out delivery. So take that however you want it. We've had a lot of 234 paid here. A lot of 233, a lot of 368 to 375 on a dress basis traded all over here in the north. In the south, we've traded anywhere from 221 to 223 here this week, with that 222 to 221 and a half to 222 kind of being the average here as of last night's sales. Now the board today, like I said, we did gap higher. We ran this August contract up to 211.60. We opened at 210.80. We're back at 210.15 right now, up about 7 cents on the day. Our low's been 209.70. So we're just off our lows here by about 40, 50 cents here. And on the feeder cattle side of things here, August feeders ran up to 302 and a quarter. We're sitting back here at $300 even here right now. Our open was $300.77. That index today looks like it's going to be up about $1.55 here to around that 299.30 area when the Merck updates it later. The daily number going into that calculation is back over 300 at 306.53. We could easily be over 300 on Monday on this index, but as usual, the direct trade could throw a wet blanket over it. And the lineup this weekend just isn't that great for some of our top performing sales here. And some of those top performing sale barns are not having feeder sales here.
All right. Thanks, Kyle. You can call Kyle Bumsted at 308-708-7340. You're listening to the Rural Radio Network.
I tried to hide my cigarette smoking. Then I was rushed into emergency surgery to repair the damage smoking did to my heart. It shocked everyone because they thought I was healthy. Yet because I smoked, I had a severe heart condition that nearly killed me. My tip is, you may be able to hide your smoking from the world, but you can't hide from the damage smoking does to your body.
Call the Nebraska Tobacco Quit Line, 1-800-QUIT-NOW, 1-800-784-8669. Paid for by Tobacco Free Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Deciding on a college with your high school senior can be a little overwhelming for parents. But applying for money to pay for it is simple. FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid, is now easier than ever with fewer questions and faster fill-out times. If you have a high school senior, now is the time to apply for thousands of dollars for classes, books, and housing. Get started, Nebraska, at dothefafsa.org. Sponsored by Education Quest Foundation. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
This is a market update. I'm Bruce Gorder on the Rural Radio Network. Wheat futures are mixed with both Kansas City and Chicago. July gravitating around unchanged. Minneapolis July wheat is again higher for the third straight day. Tuesday's crop progress report showed a much lower than expected spring wheat crop rating at just 45% good to excellent. Rains once again fell in the southern and southeastern U.S. over the past 24 hours, continuing in the southeastern Corn Belt today before a dry weekend throughout the country. Next week brings back a wetter overall pattern for the entire plains and Midwest, lasting up through the middle of June. Temperatures will warm up this weekend, but extended maps leave a cool patch centered around the plains, warmer otherwise with no extremes on tap through mid-month. July corn is down 2 cents at $4.44 3/4. December down 2.5 at $4.38 3/4. July soybeans down 10.5 at $10.41 1/4. November down 11.5 at $10.25 3/4. July wheat in Chicago is unchanged at $5.34. July wheat in Kansas City is up a penny at $5.32 3/4. July Minneapolis is up 10 1/4 at $6.25 3/4. June live cattle 50 cents higher at $216.02. August down a nickel at $210.02. August feeder cattle up 20 cents, $300.12. September up 27 at $299.12. June lean hogs up $1.15 at $101.17. July up $2.07 at $105.05. Class 3 milk for June is down 6 cents, currently trading at $19.10. You're listening to the Rural Radio Network.